But don't go anywhere, because we're going to be starting the next case right now. Because ideally, I would have finished this yesterday. I just didn't have the time. So let's continue on to the next episode. I forgot we get animations. A courtroom bombing incident. A terrible attack launched by the will of a madman. That incident perfectly symbolized the state of the legal world in this dark age of the law. Take a shot every time they say dark age of the law. Mr. Wright brought it to a resolution of sorts. Yeah, but then Apollo freaking booked it. Ted Nate was discovered to be the one responsible for the bombing. Sure was. If only it were that simple. Somehow I can't help but think. Think what? That there's a darker influence at work. One that's lurking in the shadows, waiting. Wait, is there like one big bad that is causing law to be messed up? After all, I've got more than a few personal stakes in it. A few personal stakes. The Cosmic Turnabout? Hell yeah. This is the last one in this game, isn't it? There's 4 plus DLC, I believe.
Until launch. Please begin your final equipment check.
Check complete. Everything's A-okay. We're ready here whenever you are.
Come in at 2. Come in. Do you copy?
Oh, we're starting straight with a trial? Time for another trial to begin. This one's different. Do I have a court record? Terran. Terran? Clay Terran. He was a Hat 2 crew member. Dude, he died? No, he's cute. Why do cute guys die in this game? Dude, he died. Okay, what's going on with this? A little prohibited sign at the bottom of his protein powder. I don't know what the fuck that is. Damn, that's fucked up. It's fucked up that these suits can be stabbed with a knife. I would have thought if it's meant to be going out into space, it might survive a little more, you know, perforation. Sorry to bother you, but... Oh, you again? Are you alright, Apollo? Yeah, I'm fine. I was just doing my Courts of Steel. Now I'm all ready to go. Okay. Brought you a present from my garden. Don't look if you have, what's that thing called? Tryptophobia? Tryptophobia? The thing that's the fear of holes? Of like these weird patterned hole things? She even says if you look through the holes, it can help you see into the future. Gonna have some right now. Don't eat it raw. You can't eat it raw, but thank you for the enthusiastic try. Are you trying to impress her, Apollo? You into that kind of? Well, yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Athena. Hello. You come to cheer Apollo on? I get it, you sly little thing, you. Athena, stop. Stop. Quit getting around, Athena. Trial's about to start. Everything all set? Oh my god, it's Apollo. And it's a spaceship case. Goddamn. Figure out what? That she's into me. Hey dude, you look like a crayon. This is it. It's all over for me. They're gonna find me guilty. Solomon, Soul, Starbuck? Mr. Starbuck? There's Clay Terran and Soul Starbuck. Dude, can I have some coffee? Very famous astronaut who happens to be an acquaintance of mine. Oh, is that the friend? You wouldn't know it right now, but he's usually a very upbeat and driven person. Okay, yeah, Larry Butts. We've all seen it. Move along. Scene of the crime this time happened to be the Cosmos Space Center. My best friend and I went there almost a little too much. That's where we met. Okay, so your best friend isn't. Is your best friend him? Oh no. Apollo? He'd launched into story after story with so much passion. The man was 100% my hero. Not anymore? Are you okay with being my lawyer, Apollo? I know you're not the type to commit murder. I was supposed to be in space right about now. Jesus. Launch getting called off must have been a huge shock. Not the dead guy? Oh, stop believing. He is not having it. He is ready to go to bed. I don't think I could face Clay in the afterlife. I would just rotted away in a cell. You're such a promising astronaut under your command. Apparently everyone knows? Everyone knows astronaut? Astronauts are popular in this world? I guess lawyers and prosecutors are popular in this world, so other professions can be popular. No one loved life as much as him, that's for sure. He was always so full of energy, telling me, "You're fine, Mr. Starbuck." So Apollo's thing is, "I'm fine," and Clay's thing is, "You're fine." Got it. Clay's gone, and I'm going to prison. I wish I could burn up like a shooting star right now. What is it? Oh my god, wait, your hair looks like a rocket. I get it now. So does he have like a mullet? Crazy work. I want you to go back to space for you and Clay, promise? Did I look at the... Oh, it's just the photo. Yeah. Stabbing discovered in the 3rd floor boarding lounge in the main building. Okay. We only have one piece of evidence. Everybody thinks I did it. Yeah. A little, but that's how it always goes, don't worry. I thought I was gonna soar like a comet, but I'm just gonna crash like a meteorite. Is that the difference? Does a comet, like, go back out into space, but a meteorite crashes down? What's the difference between a meteor and a meteorite? I know it's hard to lose a teammate, but you've got to keep going. Yeah, what about me? Wasn't Clay your best friend? Yeah. Need to focus on the trial right now. Mr. Defense would please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. His best friend was killed. That is rough. Are we about to go like 2 days ago? Oh no. Shit, dude. Okay. All rise. Holy shit, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. All rise. Fuck. Okay, well, I rose and I sat. Jesus. I'm okay. I'm okay. If the chair hadn't been there, it might have been a different story. But I'm okay. I'm okay, I promise. It's because I'm wearing socks, dude. I normally stream without my socks on. But my socks are all freaking smooth and slippery. Whoa, why your eye bandaged up like that? What happened? Yes, Your Honor? What happened to your eye? I'm fine. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay, but what happened to your eye? Because you have it bandaged now. But you also have it bandaged in the future when you're wearing the blue sort of sweater jacket thing on top of your regular clothes, and you're a little more bandaged up and fucked up. Does make you look cooler, I'll say that. If you change it for like a proper eye patch. Holy shit, Apollon. He's been like this since yesterday. He's insisting it's just a sty. Oh. He's that kind of age where, oh, my right eye has superpowers. I need to protect you all. You a little chuny, Apollo? Blackquill does not give a shit. So are we not doing the Blackquill trial this game? Is that going to be the last trial in the next game to put an end to... I guess that makes sense. Put an end to the Dark Age of the Law by sort of resolving the case of the man whose trial started the Dark Age of the Law, if I remember right.
Silence.
And close out the trilogy. I'm not quite ready yet. This game has 6? I thought this was the last case in this game. Fuck, dude. Oh, dude, he's starting off by breaking the chains. And the bomb. Oh, this is the... Okay. What is up with Blackquill?
Silence.
He will give the opening statement. Holy shit, Blackquill. Did you eat something? Are you okay? Do you have like a... Do you have a fever, dude? Hang on. Let me... Holy shit, dude. You okay? What an unexpected surprise. Did you like getting a full fucking... of my hairy ass knuckles? This time I can't leave it to anyone else. Okay. With the both of us. Yeah, a little bit. What's going on? Did we swap minds? It wouldn't be. It was just yesterday. I remember it like it was yesterday. Because it was. Crazy. Why do they have this angled fucking thing on here? The crimes and crimes, plural. Cosmos Space Center. Yeah, Federal Research Facility of all things related to astrology, right? Astronomy. Yeah. They're in here going like, this is where they get the horoscopes from to put them in the papers every day. I mean, to be fair, this is a world where the Karain channeling technique is a thing. Horoscopes might very well be a matter of national security. I could see a building dedicated to fucking getting the horoscopes fucking right. And there's like, you know, this week, Capricorns are gonna have real bad luck. You're like, okay, fire everyone in the fucking government that's a Capricorn right now. We're buying in on Pisces. Pisces. Go, buy. I could see it. Before they could even move the rocket to the launch site, it kabloomed in its diaper. Okay. 2 explode. Oh, it was bombas. Okay. 2 bombs. That's why you said crimes in question. Got it. He's charged with both the bombing and with murder. One Mr. Solomon Starbuck. He detonated a bomb on the rocket he himself would be in. Hey, my guy, you can't just say for whatever insane reason and then just keep going. Tell us why. Was the pilot of the Hat 1 rocket 7 years ago. 7 years ago? The 7-year thing keeps repeating, even though we already solved the 7-year dilemma in the previous game. This mission was a success. Was a suckies. Some say it was a miracle he returned alive. I suppose you could say he's a living legend. Yeah. Ooh. Mankind's hope for the future. I've got to make it back alive. So in this world, that was the first time they sent someone out to space? In the year of our Lord, I think it's now 2028, maybe 2029? 2028? Holy shit, tell me how the Olympics went, guys. Got a real space pioneer in court today. Returning to the subject at hand. Can wait 7 years to be redeemed, apparently. Victim was one Mr. Clay Terran, subordinate of the defendant. Why is his visor sort of flipped? And right above his eye, too. Like, if there was sunlight, it would just hit him right in the fucking eyeball. With this clip in the visor. Loyal disciple brutally stabbed to death by his mentor. Victim was seen as an interloper by the defendant. Only I get to go to space. Space ain't big enough for the both of us. Does it seem pretty clear-cut, Judge? Why the fuck did he put a bomb on his own rocket? Actually, do you guys want to move it? I'm pretty sure there's a blood stain under it or something. Actually, not yet. Wait until this place gets bombed. It's your coffin. Just kidding. Teehee. I jest. Due to its immense size, well, come on, guys. It's not that big. Come on. We have little choice but to lay it where it rests now. We shall get to the contents of the box in due time. Okay. He's gonna live forever, the judge. Bobby Fulbright's the name, and justice we trust. What's going on, my guy? First, take a look at this photograph, by which I mean take a look at this pamphlet from the Cosmos Space Center. You'll find a diagram outlining the overall layout of the Space Center. Okay, cool. Launchpad 1, Space Museum. And it was floor 3 where he was found. Got it. Okay, this is the level that we're really concerned with. By which I mean the Space Museum is actually going to be where the crime happened or some bullshit. They love to do that. It's like, oh, focus on this half of the building. Other half doesn't matter. Which means it's going to be the key. See the launch pad in the main building? Yeah. Launch pad is the square building, and the rounded structure is the main building. Yes. This took place in Launchpad 1, and the main building's the lounge. Okay, we'll use the diagram during the testimony. Thank you, Fulbright. Very cool. Testify, Fulbright. Testify. 2 bombs went off. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever. Okay. 1 on the 2nd floor of the Space Center's main building, and 1 in Launchpad 1. Thankfully, only the 2 astronauts were in Launchpad 1 at the time. That's kind of crazy. As the boarding lounge, 1 of the 2 was found to be stabbed to death. After the escape, who's to say that he wasn't stabbed before the escape, and he just took a while to die? I think he'd sabotaged the bombing. The defendant killed him right there in the rocket. That's gotta be rough for Apollo to see. The knife that cruelly ended this young man's dreams. It does have the logo of the Space Center on it. So I wonder if this is something they sell in the gift shop at the Space Museum, or if it's just something that astronauts have. I don't know. Because the defendant was in a spacesuit. That's a crazy proposition, but yeah. Why are the victim's helmet and right glove absent? Personally removed his glove during the investigation. Get his fingerprints to confirm identity. Okay. Could have taken a photo before that. What is this round thing next to the victim? Yeah, with the little do not prohibited sign. He took it with him as he escaped the launch pad. Oh, it's a hand. Do not touch. Asteroid samples? It has no relation to this case. No, it's gonna have relation to the case. Guys, I'm so smart. That's gonna be relevant to the case. Just a hunch. Just a hunch. Trust. Just, it's gonna be maybe relevant to the case. Just trust. There's gonna be like a bomb in it or something. Area around the launch pad's elevator was a sea of flames. Okay, diagram. Bombing report. Trial just started, we're already in a bind. Are we? We've got a knife with no fingerprints. We've got bombs, which they say he planted, but they can't prove. And what looks like, for all intents and purposes, like my client tried to drag him out of the compromised, exploded location. Wouldn't it have served his purposes much better if he had stabbed him there, to just leave him there, to burn to death, have shit fall on him, whatever, become unrecognizable, get away with the crime? I think, even as it stands right now, I can get this guy off on a not guilty plea. In any legal system that makes sense. But in the dark age of the law, I forgot the dark age of the law. We can't do shit. What they were doing, I don't know, what were they doing during the bombing? One in Launchpad 1. Which one went off first? Or I guess both at the same time?
Hold it!
Okay, press on that real quick.
Silence!
Notion of a third party in Launchpad 1 is utterly absurd. Fingerprint recognition device. Precious few with the clearance to do so. Okay. Futuristic and complex. My God, it's the year of our Lord 2028. I think. Well, let's do the fucking math again. DL6 2001 plus 15 years to the end of case 1 in the trilogy, the original trilogy. Oh, sorry, not case 1, case 4. So that makes it 2016, 2017 following game, 2018 following game. Then add about a year, or maybe just add 7 straight up. So never mind. 2018 plus 7, 2025 plus 1. It's the year of our, it's 2026. Holy shit. It's 2026 in game right now. There's the door in the lounge with the fingerprint lock. Only personnel whose fingerprints are registered can pass through. Okay, cool, cool. Very different from what I had in mind. What did you think happens in a space center? Record of the number of people that passed through that door? Defendant, victim, and director of the space center, Yuri Cosmos. He was in the main building when the bombs exploded at 9:28, doing his job directing the launch. We're getting Dark Age of the Law IRL. No. The Dark Age of the Law started when Phoenix was halfway through college, or through law school. Which, since he was 24 when we started the first game, means it happened 10, maybe 12 years ago. Because during the original trilogy, he mentions that this 3-day trial system was instituted while he was studying law. Which must have fucked up his studies, man. If you started your law careers, like, reading law for a whole different system and then they suddenly switch it up on you and they're like 3-day trials. Fucking do whatever the fuck you want. Present evidence whenever you want to. Just have fun with it, man. And use your Magatama charged with spiritual juice to detect people's psych logs. And he was like, huh? Okay. He has no motive for committing these senseless acts. Launchpad 1 door lock. Added to the court record. 2 of them managed to make it back as far as the boarding lounge. Why would he bring him back? You got it. In fact, that's what I've been trying to say the whole time. If the victim had been alive, he would have for sure tried to stop the bombing. Okay. Both alive and well at boarding time and embarked under their own power. Okay. Made his escape, carrying the victim to make it look like a rescue. But why make it look like a rescue if he stabbed him with a knife? If he had been hurt by the explosion, that's one thing.
Hold it!
There were 2 of them. The director and Candace's arm fit in your mouth. that means nothing. Detective Arms specializes in bombings. She and the director were ordering the evacuation following the explosions, but why was she there so fast? Discovered the victim along with the defendant. The 2 of them together, so it's unlikely that they would be lying, especially because presumably they don't know each other. Don't let that hold you back. Keep pressing. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna start pressing the original things. Yeah, original facts. Well, the one in the main building wasn't strong enough to bring the place down. Room it went off in was burned black. Ha ha ha, I'm Bobby Fulbright, hero of justice. I'll be there wherever and whenever people need my help. I'd go to the other side of the world or even the edge of the universe. Okay, sure. He's like, you go to the other side of the world, would you? Presumably out of range of your little zippy-zappy device? The bomb cut the power to the central bank of elevators and the 3rd floor lounge. Oh, the central bank of elevators right here. And the lounge itself. Got it. Whatnot, we're running on emergency backup. Okay. I immediately and heroically whisked people down to the Space Center's basement shelter. Okay, for if a rocket launch goes wrong, I guess. Yeah, shelter, sure. Okay, police officers and riot police who had been standing by gave the evacuation instructions.
Hold it!
Keep pressing. Didn't we already press this? What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess we didn't. You get caught in the explosion as well. No one thought of that until now? Fulbright, the motive. Had astrophobia. Fear of space. Just the thought of space can cause the afflicted to freeze up. My man went to space. No. In his terror, the defendant found a way to stop the launch at the last minute. We have evidence. Take a look at these. They're fucking cool pills. Come on, take one. Come on, take one. They're cool pills. They're fine. It's fine. They're not cut with anything. Come on, just take one. It'll make you chill the fuck out at this party today. I'm being peer pressured into doing drugs by Fulbright. Okay. He was taking them in secret to quell his fears. Okay. Rumor has it threatened to crash a number of times. Okay, that might give one the fear of space.
Objection!
That doesn't mean he'd go so far as to blow up his own ship.
Silence!
True. true enough. The defendant couldn't bear to mar his good name, now could he? Not after the media had branded him Sol Starbuck, space pioneer extraordinaire. Okay. So that's why you think he resorted to the bombing? Yeah. He constructed this act of sabotage in an attempt to blow up the space center, which would effectively avert the launch but spare his reputation. That's crazy. That's crazy. Foolish is the warrior who rushes headlong into battle. Ooh. A CD. Emerged from the bowels of the Launchpad 1 corridor. The boarding lounge security camera captured their desperate escape. He doesn't look stabbed here. Lifeless body of the victim. I don't know if he's lifeless. He doesn't look like he's stabbed. Oxygen level 50, whatever that means. So we gotta keep this in mind. Also, he's got this. So, is it the other way around? Is this Terran carrying Starbuck? That's my current thought. Because he's carrying this. Do we know? Can we see the oxygen level at all? We can't. But I'm expecting that to be a twist. That it's in fact Terran carrying the other guy. Because that's exactly the kind of shit there would be. I've been playing Ace Attorney for 40 days, alright? I know how this shit goes at this point. You know, Blackwell would have something like this already. Okay, sure. Is the video just this one still photo, or do we have more than that? It's just the one still photo. Got it. They determined that Clay was already gone. Yeah. I believe you're right. One man carrying the other's safety. Beautiful expression of friendship. Especially because if he was already dead, you struggle to carry a dead person with the sort of the underarm, you know, shoulder hug carry. Because he'd be dragging his legs and shit. Only makes sense if it's the victim's dead body. Why? If the murder had occurred in the lounge, someone could have spotted it. Anyone could enter the lounge. That's a horse of a different color. What? If the murder had occurred in the lounge, someone could have spotted it. This presupposes that the murder had to have been carried out by my client. It's like, well, of course, Starbuck wouldn't be so stupid as to carry out the murder where someone might see him do it. He would do it somewhere private and then carry the body where everyone could see it. Okay, no, if the murder had occurred in the lounge, fucking, yeah, someone could have spotted it because anyone can enter the lounge. You mean anyone could have killed my client, is what you're saying. Unless you can prove he was dead by the moment you carried him in, anyone could have killed my client. I would fucking tear it up as a lawyer in this world. Holy shit, put me in right now.
Silence.
Your assertion is based on emotion. No, it's based on all the shit I just said. This game does test me sometimes. It does test me sometimes. You have no logical explanation as to why the victim could still be alive. You have no logical explanation as to why the victim could be dead. My fucking god. Oh, I need a sip of water. I felt my blood pressure rising. I felt it happening. I believe it's time to bring this cross-examination to a close.
Hold it!
Athena, you take point on this. Apollo is fucking compromised. Given the facts, I'm not sure I see the need. Yeah, we're not stalling for time as always. Also, we've whooped your butt, what, like 3 times now? Have a bit more faith. 5 seconds. He's gonna say 4, 3. Why is he going along with it? Is this not your courtroom? Look, I don't think the prosecution's explanation is very complete. There's something missing, like they conveniently left it unexplained. Okay. Why the body was moved? Or I guess, no, the motive has been explained-ish. Why was the body moved? The motive, quote unquote, is he was afraid of space and he thought he was gonna sabotage the launch. He was afraid he was gonna sabotage his sabotage of the launch, which is fucking convoluted as motives go. Anyone heard of Occam's fucking razor around here? Anyone hear that? Seriously, anyone have? Occam needs to shave, and we're not sharing blades. You crazy? That guy does crazy drugs. Coming up with philosophical constructs like that, you gotta be high as fuck. You've heard of it? Okay. Thank you. Well, you go through the trouble of bringing him all the way back to the boarding lounge. Yeah. They have none. When does one explain something so illogical? He's about to explain it, isn't he? Prosecution is claiming that the defendant moved the victim's dead body. Yeah, move your frickin' body, baby. Exactly. Sorry, I want to have a date. Why he moved the victim. Mm-hmm. Make it to the he made sure to make it to the security camera so there'd be a record. It's like they have an idea in their head of what happened, and so they are twisting every fact to fit that story rather than taking the facts as they are and letting them build a story that is closer to the truth or the truth. That pisses me off. He appears to have achieved success with you and the old man. You're the one that's basing your shit off of emotion. I'm being purely fucking level-headed. I have a partner who weighs as much while trying to escape deadly flames. What a dramatic sob story fit for the silver screen.
Objection!
A third explosion? Holy shit, they hit the Pentagon too in this world? Fuck, sorry. That's not a good joke.
Silence.
It is thanks to Detective Arm. It was she who identified and secured the bomb. The third bomb was discovered in the lounge. Transport the deactivated bomb here. In the form of a most distasteful toy. But, okay, this drawing of the elephant with the horns and the paintbrush and the guilty thing, we first saw it in the previous case, in the art room of Themis Academy. So I'm thinking it's either Robin or Professor Court who invented this mascot. And presumably Robin Well, they did say, those three friends, that, you know, it's up to us to take us out of this dark age of the law. So I could see them, you know, starting this campaign with these cute mascots to make, you know, I'm forgetting the freaking word for it. To protest against the current legal system. Yeah. One in the lounge. Third was discovered before it could be detonated, for had it not, victim's body and other vital evidence would surely have been determined. But then my client's body would have also been destroyed. Particular item was found in one of Starbucks' pockets. Thank you for the lurk. Specifically, a bomb detonation switch. Defendant had no time to destroy such damning evidence. Apollo, you're going off of emotion. Their case is weak as fuck. I will say, the remote in the pocket, that's not great. But their case is kind of weak. Even if you can prove that my client set off the explosions, which I'm not saying he did, but if you can prove that, that still says literally nothing about whether he killed the guy. Then why don't you cross-examine the defendant himself? There's the right argument when I pointed it out. Making you cross-examine Mr. Starbuck to make me see that he can lie. He's not perfect. Make him feel like I'm attacking him. Yeah, I get it. It's smart. Smart. The fiendish murderer. Modo. It's Modo. Witness, your name and occupation. Solomon Starbuck, astronaut. How did this happen? It's the whale noises I play to go to bed. No. No is not an option. Why are you asking then? You're being accused of the Space Center bombing and the murder of Clay Terran. Testify. Mind if I take a shit? It's getting really heavy.
Silence.
Please take it off. It's not the weight of the suit that you feel, but your sins. Also the suit, it's got to be like 150, not 150, no. But like 50 plus pounds, 50-ish pounds, if a man wearing it weighs more than 200 pounds. Banish me to the moon. I don't care anymore. Yikes. Athena, you want to do some quick therapy on this guy real quick? You know, bring him back his will to live? Damn, he looks sharp when he wants to be. All I did was support Clay over my shoulder and get us out of the rocket. I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed for the corridor. Okay. Clay had passed out by the time we got the order to evacuate. I didn't kill Clay, I was trying to save him. Okay. You didn't set off the bombs or murder the victim. Yeah. Okay. You don't even believe I'm an astronaut. Whoa. Except an astronaut. A billionaire. With something to prove, I guess. You appeared quite courageous, though I suppose reality never quite lives up to fantasy. Yeah, one big disappointment. Who sighed? Was it him? I imagine that annoying sighing of yours would rub off on the other inmates. That was Blackquill that sighed? Jesus. Mr. Starbuck is my client. I can't be gun shy now. Did they put that, you know, camera out there because they didn't have an animation of him sighing and they didn't want to make one? I took the elevator down to the middle level and headed for the corridor. Okay. Why are you... You're not Athena, my guy. You don't have a screen here.
Hold it!
Wait, the elevator was disabled by the explosions. Okay, we're gonna have to present that. Yeah. Is that the... I think that's probably the evidence to present, if any. I do kind of miss the way that in the first game you could look at every piece of evidence in 3D. But I guess they gave up on it after Rise from the Ashes for a good reason. Yeah. He couldn't use the elevator.
Objection!
Okay, that was the correct one. Be as accurate as possible, please. Because it's impossible for you to have taken the elevator. Yeah, the bomb went off and turned off power, yeah. Plus, if there's a fire, you don't take the elevator. Everyone knows that. Dude, okay, if you have a sty, the fucking long-ass trailing stuff is a little extra, my guy. Mr. Starbuck, your statement is decidedly inconsistent with the facts. My face went. Mission command, do you read me? Come in, please.
Objection!
He's gone crazy. This is mission command. Pay attention. My helmet. My oxygen tank. Requesting medical assistance. How would you get medical assistance in space? There's no way that's an actual thing you can ask for. Oh. Well, my client's dead. Can we just call it a day? Early lunch, anyone? Who wants to have some Jimmy Johns? I apologize. I forgot I was still on Earth. Yeah, okay. Explain the inconsistency. You used the middle level elevator. I took a different route, I think. You think? It wasn't you. He carried you. You were knocked out. But why is that? Oh, is it because of the whole you have cosmophobia or whatever it's fucking called? And you passed out because you got scared. You thought something had gone wrong because of how fucked up it was the last time you had to go to space. And you're ashamed of that. You should not be lying. Because if it's you that was passed out, it changes things like a lot, dude. Also, don't fucking disrespect the memory of the guy that died by saying, you know, you helped him if he helped you. My God. My escape route. Okay. What I said before was a mistake. I remember now. I took a different route. Maybe, probably. Capsule and clay in my arms. I made my way down from the upper level. That's right. There's a ladder that spans the upper and middle levels. I used that ladder to get to the middle level. Okay. Almost goes without saying, but yeah, capsule contains asteroid samples. Why does it contain asteroid samples? Weren't you about to go up? Why were you bringing asteroids back up into space? Like, yeah, it's invaluable as research material. Why were you bringing it up? God, this guy is annoying. Wonder if you can see the stars in prison. Bet it's more comfortable than a spaceship. Dude, fucking look at me. Stop fucking lying. Why does... Oh, man. This game in particular is so egregious with witnesses lying against their best interests. In fact, not just lying, not just witnesses, your own client lying against his best interest. It's like none of the characters, especially the clients, have a sense of priority, of importance. Is it more important that I don't go to jail forever for murder, be branded a terrorist? Or is it more important to admit I passed out? And in his mind, those two things are equal. How? This is not a believable person. It's the dark age of the law. It's fucking not, dude. It's fucking... These people are not even lawyers. They're just liars. They're just lying for fun. They're just lying for fucking fun. That's what fucking really rustles my jimmies, man. It's a 3-1, so I'm just gonna press all three. You don't sound sure. Everybody makes mistakes, but try thinking about the vastness of space instead. Try thinking about my fist up your ass, dude. You think about that? See if I can send you to space with a good frickin' like a Muppet. My God. I've got some salt for this client. This game in general, but for this client too. It's because the previous case that we just finished fucking primed me. Because it was 3 kids all lying about things that are not important and keeping important facts from me. Holy shit, dude. I could not be a lawyer. If this reflects at all how being a lawyer is, I could not be a lawyer. Get on with your testimony. Okay. Maybe, probably. Mission control, come in, please. Activate emergency tin can telephone.
Silence.
This fucking guy. So about when we were running away, made my way down from the upper level. Using a ladder? How did you use a ladder with only your feet? I think I gotta present the map here. Or maybe that, yeah. Or maybe this again.
Objection!
Apparently that didn't do it. Okay. Do I need to present the other one? The ladder is also visible in this one. So if it's the ladder, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad if the ladder is the thing. He said he used the ladder. I'm gonna press this just in case. Yeah. Capsule in your left. Yep. Okay, and then you went down the ladder. If I need to present the other one with the ladder on it, I'm gonna cry.
Objection!
The ladder is fully visible in both. Oh my God. My blood pressure is spiking. I'm just gonna start spurting blood everywhere from every hole. My eyes, my nose, my ass, dude. Fucking hate this right now. I'm so tired of this guy's gimmicks. My fucking god. We're like literally 10 minutes into this case. I'm so pissed off. Huh? Not as long as you were using a fucking ladder. Not even a step ladder, by the way. Just regular old rungs on this bad boy. I have to go down the ladder. Yeah, that's the only way we could escape. How would that work?
Objection!
It's easy on the moon. We're not on the moon, you idiot. Is this guy even sane? Is this guy even... Oh my god. I hope my crash out is at least a little fun to watch. Because I'm getting pissed the fuck off. While carrying the capsule in your other is impossible when you say... Is this like a short case? Is it like a one-day trial type shit? Because it feels like it might be. What they tend to do that when it's like 5 cases in a game. Like the 4th case is just a quick trial thing. Like Phoenix using the Mason system in 3-4. Was it? Yeah, 3-4. Somewhat short. How somewhat short? Could I do it today? We're 3 hours into the stream. If I'm willing to go to like 5 hours. How exactly did you climb down that ladder with your arms full? With your arms full of boy? Okay, yeah, please check. Thank you. Oh my fucking god, this guy. How'd the parachute carry him? Prepare the cherry picker. Oh, man. I'm crashing the fuck out against these guys. I'm so mad. Cosmic turnabout. Yeah. I'm so pissed off at this case. I'm only like 15 minutes into it and I'm so pissed off. It's probably more like 40. I don't even know what time is anymore. Thought your story odd, but perhaps the inconsistencies can be explained. The result of a medical side effect? Yeah, the green grunt dude is checking how long it is to see if I can do it all in one go. I already state the space boy is ironically terrified of going to space. Did he take some fucking melatonin? Like 4 hours-ish? No way. Is it just a one-day trial, or is it like 1-day trial, investigation, 1 trial? I feel like 4 hours could be 1 trial and that's it. I don't know anything about any drugs. I never took any medication, I swear. Must have slipped them to me. I guess that's why I don't remember. 1 day. Okay. There's an investigation. Fuck. You don't remember anything. Because, and didn't I fucking call it the second we saw that image? The second we saw that image, didn't I fucking call it? This is our client and this is the victim. The second I saw it, I was like, that's the kind of shit they love to pull. The investigation hasn't happened yet? No, we launched straight into a trial. Can't get any useful testimony out of him. He doesn't remember anything. Yeah. More like straight to the gulag for this one. Fucking sucks. How the witness climbed down the ladder with a dead body. Dead man feels no pain and makes no complaints, Justice Dono. Body was simply dropped down from the top of the ladder.
Objection!
Nuh-uh. Yeah, it would leave marks. Can someone fucking kill this hawk real quick? Oxygen tank from the victim's spacesuit. Ruptured, and I'm sure you can figure out why. They fracture easily when struck. I feel like if an oxygen tank fractured, it wouldn't just fracture. It would fucking kablow. That's compressed air. Also, why were they wearing fucking the oxygen stuff with them? They're inside the spaceship, which presumably has its own oxygen. According to the autopsy report, only the knife wound was found in the victim's body. Yeah.
Silence!
Spacesuit isn't heavy for the sake of being heavy. Latest technological devices and is made of the fabric of tomorrow. Okay, so if it's made of the fabric of tomorrow, hardly leave a mark on the wearer. Okay, so if it's such hot fucking fabric, why could they stab through it with a kitchen knife?
Objection!
My god, everything about this case has gone in my fucking no area. I don't like it. Thank you. Through sheer coincidence, the knife slipped through a weak spot in the suit structure. Okay, so through sheer coincidence? Nuh-uh. So whoever did it is someone that is intimately familiar with how these suits work, which means it's either you, which it's not gonna be because you're my client and my clients are never guilty, or Yuri Cosmos, wherever they are. We don't have them there, but that's the one. Our killer is an astronaut himself with knowledge of how the suits work. Spaceboy killed the victim in the rocket and then dropped his body from the upper level. After climbing down, he shouldered the body and made sure the camera recorded them. Okay. Was there blood left along the floor? He was stabbed fucking right in the chest. Okay. Feel free to use it as payment to cross the river Styx. It's gonna be like, only 50 was left. And I'm gonna be like, whoa. Defendants had 80%. Yeah, let's look at the report a little closer. Okay, so is the oxygen remaining. After the incident, the victim's tank was ruptured and the remaining oxygen was 0%. The tank belonged to Starbuck, who claims to have carried the victim, said it was 80% full. It can't have been 80% full when you collected it, because it was 50% full when he was carrying him through, which means, if you follow along now... Oh my god, yes, I already checked it. Yeah, they really do just lead you to water and make you drink in these new games too, which I don't appreciate. It's like they no longer trust that you can make deductions. I'm sighing like him now. Just out of how fucking pissed off I am at this case. Oh, corner hit? Corner hit? Oh, almost. It's not a half bad thought. Why you want to go to jail? Fly me, my guilt, and my despair into the deepest, darkest space. And then let's get sucked into a black hole together. Let's not do that. Yes, Apollo? Yeah, said you'd never give up your dreams and passion for space, no matter the situation. Clay. Okay. Thank you. Rah! Rah! Oh, rah! Okay, finally fucking out of your... Shook your doldrums? Is that a thing? Out of your doldrums? Is that a thing? I know doldrums is something to do with being sad. Or despondent. Or... yeah. I'm fine now. Thanks for reminding me of my life's mission. Okay, dork. Rah. You've ignited the booster rockets of my soul. I'm on fire. Your hair's clipping through your spacesuit, my guy. This is no time to be whimpering and crying. I can't let you and Clay down. This is my least favorite case out of all the cases we have done so far. All the cases. That includes fucking Turnabout Big Top. I know is not one of the favorites. I prefer that to this so far. What else? What else? What else was pretty fucking heinous? The final investigations case. No, sorry, the final case in investigations 1 with a fucking 4-hour. Yeah, cross record. Cross examination. Okay, dude. Why have we all got to sit here and... why is it worse? Better not be. There's all Mr. Starbuck. He pulled himself through. Nah, we had to jack him off a little. We had to jack him off quite a bit, actually. I have but to wait for the final guilty verdict. Isn't that right, your baldness? You haven't won a single fucking case. What's his confidence coming from? Oh. It sucks too because this is like Apollo's backstory case. This is, I think, equivalent to Apollo to Phoenix defending Edgeworth, right? It's basically the equivalent case. It's someone who he is close to ever since they were kids, involved in a case, in this case instead of as a defendant as a victim, and he has to prove a beloved person, you know? He has to make it right to honor him, etc., etc. But they're fucking dragging it through the mud. It's awful. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, don't feed me every fucking... It's like, I love the way I put no spoilers. I can't believe the way I write no spoilers in chat and I pin it. And then the game spoils itself every damn time with these reveals.
Objection!
I'm so salty right now. What's happened? I'm not normally a salty guy. I don't get salty over games. I was tempered in the fires of Overwatch when I was a teenager. I don't get salty over games, particularly not single player games. But when a game does not respect itself the way it isn't here, and it's not respecting my time. Oh shit, hello Raiders. I'm in the middle of being so fucking upset with this game. What is going on? You're playing League? Ah, damn. Are you salty right now? Because I am so fucking salty with this video game. Hello, everyone. I'm Gallium GG. I typically play Variety, but I've been playing exclusively Ace Attorney for a few streams. This is the 40th stream that I've been doing exclusively Ace Attorney. Just so tired. Dang. Did you win? Did you grab any dubs? Take a little nap. A little nap? Girl, it's almost 10 p.m. Take a long rest. Take a long rest. Recover HP spell slots, you know? Take a long rest, please. When are you gonna wake up? Okay. I can't sleep yet. Ah. See, that's really not a problem for me. Kind of the second I step out of a shower, this thing is already freaking... Yeah. At 80%, it has 0 fucking percent. This case is not taking me seriously, and I hate it. Of course. I will explain what I mean. Yes, I'll explain what I mean. Yeah. If my client's tank was 80% full and the victim was 0% full, how is it possible that this person that was carrying this other person out had a tank at 50%? Unless, and let's think critically here, the thing that I said literally 2 minutes after the case started, this guy is the guy that died, this guy is the guy that survived. My god. Yes, right away.
Take that!
Yeah. This problem is the big glowing number, Your Honor. Fucking. I'm so salty. I'm sorry. I'm just so salty right now. It appears to say 50. It does. Client's tank had 80% remaining. It can't have increased.
Silence.
Find it odd the oxygen remaining has increased. Yeah. Like, what does that prove? It is the defendant carrying the victim's corpse. Wow, you really are gonna serve it up to me like that? Nuh-uh. It's the victim carrying the defendant's very alive body. The oxygen remaining shouldn't increase, just as your rations don't. Get him.
Silence.
Yeah, I do have an answer. My fucking god, Apollo? Apollo, please. We're turning our thinking around already? Trial 1? About 1 hour into this case? Mistaken my base assumptions. Yeah. The victim was carrying the defendant. Thank you. A sigh of relief that I can finally tell them what I figured out minute 1. Both men had their helmets on. Turns out this is where our base assumptions went astray. We assumed it was Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Terran, but it was the other way around. It wasn't Mr. Starbuck helping Mr. Terran at all. It was Mr. Terran who was helping Mr. Starbuck on the boarding lounge. Which, why did my guy lie about that? Yep. The remaining oxygen in the victim's tank was 50%. Also, why was there remaining oxygen 50% before they were launching? The rocket never launched. Why were your oxygen tanks not filled up to the full? And how did you use up 30% more of your oxygen tank than him in the same span of time? Was alive as they made their escape to the lounge. It doesn't fucking matter how he descended the ladder. He was caught on camera, which means he did. Move on.
Objection!
This is irrelevant. Excuse me? Sure, we don't know how they got. Thank you. That matter needs further investigating, but we have proven Mr. Terran was alive when he reached the boarding lounge. It opens up the possibility the victim could have been killed by a third party. Thank you. Thank you, Apollo. You've actually restored my faith a teeny bit with that. Can we truly trust their statements? Okay. Candace Arm and Yuri Cosmos. Probably Yuri. Detective Arm should be here in court right now. Bailiff, whack her pee-pee. Oh. Who holding it? This guy. I have an announcement, everyone. Please remain calm and listen carefully. Someone has reactivated the bomb. The bomb was defused, but it's about to explode. Oh shit, we're getting through this quick. I know, wow. Good job. Good job figuring it out. You know, what's crazy? He heard it from the gallery, I hear. Very good hearing on this guy. I don't want to die. Yeah, this thing is gonna big time blow.
Silence.
Headless chickens with a death wish, the lot of you. Calm yourselves before all else. Yeah, hold Carryout plays final wish. Dude, that can be taken care of after we survive. I don't care what happens to me. I'm not letting some bomb blow the truth up forever. The truth? We have the evidence with us. Fucking book it, dude. I refuse to let things end here. Come on, this way. No, carry him, carry him. And then Apollo covers her when it blows, and he gets a little hurt or whatever. Such an outstanding police officer, honestly. Very good job on him. Very good job on him. To be continued already? That was pretty quick. That was pretty quick, huh? Yeah, continue on. Yeah, continue on. Okay, we had another bombing incident. The third bomba. Destroyed. Court number 4. Dude, Mamba number 4? Mamba number 5. Fuck. My brain is so fried. My brain is so fried. Juniper Woods was fingered as the courtroom bomber. He was what? Okay, and now we need to finish that case. Got it. So that took place. Okay. Yeah, why is Apollo wearing this now? He wasn't wearing this during the trial. Where did this jacket come from? We know he was wearing it from the start of case 1. So, like, when did he put it on? I'm assuming that's his friend's jacket. But when did he find it and put it on? It didn't seem like he had the time for it. Also, why is his arm bandaged up? I don't think it was bandaged up before that. Oh, no, that was when he was hit in the head. Got it. This is taking its toll on him. Being attacked by Tornado like that on top of all his other injuries. I'm not talking about physical injuries. I'm talking about emotional. What an awful turnabout. Miss him too, huh? Now you don't have anybody to tease. He's young. He'll heal quickly and be back before you know it. Wow. Enough of this, people. This is no time to be moping around. Dry those eyes, both of you. Technicalities. Look, we have to work. We have work to do, I mean. We have to take over. The case. Space Center case, yeah. Now that's settled. Let's get going. Right now. Right the frick now. Investigation. Just forget a few things. Wallet, phone, documents, my bag. She forgot her head, basically. If it wasn't attached, she would have left her whole head in the office. See, if he's gonna start sighing again, I'm gonna punch him. Super famous astronaut who works at the Cosmos Space Center. Okay. I killed him. Apollo told me all about you. Apollo's mentor, right? Yeah. Mentor has a nice ring to it. Yeah, be careful though. Mentors end up dead around here. Don't worry about a thing, Mr. Starbuck. Mr. Wright and I have got you covered. Do you think Phoenix feels a little weird about the fact that, like, Mia died in the office? Like, right? Also, don't you think he feels a little weird? Because it's pretty much established that Mia has some kind of a way of keeping tabs on him, right? Because I don't think it's just when Maya told her via notes or whatever. It's also like Mia seemed to have some sort of supernatural knowledge of how things were going when she would be summoned sometimes. Especially in the middle of trial, she gets summoned immediately. Objection! Phoenix, here's what you have to do. Phoenix, etc., etc. Phoenix, here's the case on a platter. You know, that kind of stuff. So, I wonder, you know, is he just hanging out in the office and is Mia just like, Mia's spirit just also there? Doesn't he feel a little weird? He hasn't checked in with Mia for 7 years. Presumably hasn't checked in with Maya for 7 years. I don't know. Maybe. Huh? You mean other than at your trial? I don't think so. Okay. My memory isn't what it used to be. My mind and body are kaput. Let a bomb go off in the middle of my trial. No. Besides, that thing you said about entering the stratosphere just means we'd shine like shooting stars, right? Uh-huh. Charlie is still in the office. Yeah, I know. I saw a mention of, I think it was Apollo watering Charlie. Yeah. In that one case where it was just Athena and Phoenix and we kept cucking Apollo. The Orca case, that's the one. We kept being like, okay, you can be around the office, help Trucy out with her magic act or her homework or whatever. And water Charlie. Yeah, so Charlie's still around. I shouldn't mention the fact that shooting stars burn out in flash. I figure he knows. Yay. Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy. You have no memory at all of the incident? You'd think they'd let him take off the spacesuit. That's crazy. Black and clouded as a dark nebula. The hell is a dark nebula? No, he's saying he doesn't know anything about those pills and that he was fed them. Did we do a blood test on this guy? Did he actually have any of that in his system? Well, he is sweating pretty profusely, so maybe he's lying. Because of what happened 7 years ago, and I was taking medication secretly every now and then when my anxiety got bad. Come what may, I would never take drugs that might impede my performance just before a launch. Take that to heart. That launch meant everything to me. That's more certain than the theory of relativity. Is the theory of relativity certain? This is the face of the astronaut I know. Is it? They were found in his system. Okay. Exactly. That's what I thought. Must have been the real culprit. Anybody could have gotten their hands on it. Your locker can be opened by anybody? That's not great. That's gotta be it. I've been framed. Prints on the switch. That's crazy because you were wearing your spacesuit. So it must have been way before then. No matter how small, like about the murder weapon. Space Center's utility kits. Okay. Technicians have them. Hard to prove whose knife it is? I don't know. Let's just look and see who's missing a knife from their utility kit. That's a good place to start. Last trip to space was 7 years ago. Yeah. Power failure, oxygen leakage, busted radio, cracked windows, loose control column. The heat shield came off as we were entering the atmosphere. I thought I was a goner. But I managed to make it somehow with the popsicles and ice packs from the freezer. Wow. Space is a boundless place. That's why it continues to capture people's imaginations. But the vastness of space shows us how insignificant we are in the scheme of things. The way that everything got dark, it looks like he's not rendered properly because his body just stops in a sharp line right here. The darkness just goes on forever and ever and ever without end. Oh, just like the dark age of the law, where the darkness goes on forever and ever. Yeah, I'm familiar. Nobody was gonna come save me. I was all alone, with nothing to listen to but the sound of my own breathing and heartbeat. I kept scrambling to make repairs, but I couldn't keep my hands from shaking. I get it. Why are we just talking to him about space? Huh. You think? I hadn't really thought about that, but I guess they have brought it up a couple of times. Just a couple, though. I don't know. Maybe a minor subplot or whatever. Might be like a minor subplot or whatever. I want to shake off the Earth's gravity at escape velocity and spin around weightless. Okay. I was afraid. Of course I was. Still am. Space is man's final frontier, an unknown world. Cosmic truth is out there waiting for us somewhere. Okay. I'm sure I can manage. If I give in to my fear, I'll never find the truth. Finally, we talk about the victim after going on a whole, oh my god, space is so cool, you're so cool. He was kind of your protege, wasn't he? Wasn't a bit exaggerated deal like Master Apprentice. With his encouragement, I knew I could get over my fear and go back to space. But now... Yeah, it's funny, really. Whenever I'd hear him shout, "You're fine!" I always got the feeling everything really was gonna be just fine. Clay and Apollo were best friends. Come visit the Space Center. It's crazy that the kid named Clay became the astronaut and not the kid named Apollo. Did they get switched up at some point? One day, out of the blue, Clay even told me he wanted to be my protege. Being an astronaut is more complicated than that. Actually, knowing this world, you probably just go to astronaut high school, and then you can go to space at age 18. If you're really good, 13. One time during... I'm so fucking bitter. I don't know why I'm so bitter right now. I started to panic a little bit. And the two of them took turns shouting, "You're fine," on the radio. Go to the hospital and ask. Can't even begin to imagine. Okay. Sorry? From the freedom of space to the walls of a cell. Okay, everything is gonna be alright. Phoenix Wright is fine. Phoenix Wright is fine. There we go. There we go. Believe in your own innocence and have faith in us. I believe in you too. Cute. Not guilty verdicto. Yeah, we'll get you that for sure. Let's get our investigation of the Space Center started. Pronto. Alright. Space entrance. Ah, fuck. Hey, you guys want to take a photo? You know, they even let the public see their rockets up close? Oh my. They do that? I thought that was only after hours in those Vegas shows or whatever. The Gyaxa Gyaxa logo shines in the sunlight above the entranceway. Name of the Federal Space R&D program. Whole thing would be something like the Galaxy Exploration Agency. The Gyaxa or even Gaia. Gaia would be good. Feel like deja vu. Deja vu of what? Don't make me laugh. It's a monument to the human race. Full speed ahead. Okay, Yuri. Yeah, you killed him. What's up? Look upon me and look well. Behold the great power of space science. My glorious name is Yuri Cosmos. I am the director of the Cosmos Space Center, the center of the cosmos. You're one of the first to discover the body. Okay, let's talk. Let's yap. Let's shoot the shit. Let's cut the chaff. Chaff? Is that anything? Detective Candace Arm. Can this arm? Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Dude, actually, wait, I kind of got a little arm going now. God damn, the gym's working. Oh my god, that was a little embarrassing. I wasn't trying to show off. God damn. Are you by any chance the space police? Yeah. Investigation? I might be able to do investigation plus trial if I'm fast enough. Or Earth lawyers. Ah, I've heard of you. I grant you permission to investigate. Yeah, we're grateful. Whatever. Let's talk to him about the body. Do I need to talk to you about you? Peace across the galaxy and promote space development in this country. Okay, we keep going. The way the friggin' blah thing keeps blah. The segue. That's what it is. Attention all personnel. To your break stations. Prepare for break. Okay. That is exactly right. Because I am an important man, my manner is important. Okay, sure. Fucking Turnabout Galaxy or whatever it's fucking called. Cosmic Turnabout. That's the one. You want to know what it is that makes me important specifically? Very well, I will tell you. I was the central figure of the Hat 1 project. The one that almost fucking exploded terribly in about 17 different ways? The one that was made of paper mache and hopes? You may proceed to be appropriately impressed. Have at it. I'm not having at nothing, dude. Bomba. Tell me about the bomba. I refuse. Explaining is a job for common folk. Another one of these fucking tropes? This is like the third case in a row where we've had someone that's like, oh, explaining this stuff, you commoners. I'm not gonna explain this to fucking commoners. The third case in a row where we've had something like that. Which will go down in space history, will be heard in the courtroom. I will be the most glorious witness in the history of mankind. Okay, sure. In the previous case was Hugh O'Connor going like, oh, I'm a genius. I get 100% on every test. You could not even begin to comprehend how fucking smart I am. And then before that, who was it? The case before that was... Okay, there was the Orca case, which didn't really have that because that was the DLC, which we did it ahead of time. But before then, it was the assistant guy that was all like, oh, I am so beautiful, and I don't explain things to the uglies. My god. Get a new trope. Did they have one guy writing all of these? Despite numerous problems, it somehow made its way back home. And it's part of my job to educate ignorant folk like you. Okay. Hat 1's noble mission was to collect samples from an asteroid. Okay. Presumably the samples in here. Which, by the way, I've said it before, but why were they carrying the asteroid samples back up? They're saying this container is very important. It has asteroid samples in it. Why were they carrying the samples back up? I have to wonder. Was his goal to destroy the asteroid samples? Like, did they actually never manage to collect them or something? And it's like a big fucking deal or whatever. And so they were trying to send them back up, but then everything explodes and, you know, mission goes wrong, asteroid samples disappear. From where it launched the Hope probe towards the asteroid belt. Hope probe began its long, lonely journey into the far reaches of space. Hat 1 returned safely to Earth. Why did you need to have a guy on board for that? Miracle, of course. They just had to turn the ordeal into a movie. It did eventually arrive safely at its destination, obtained a few samples from the asteroid, and returned to Earth but a few days ago. Samples are scheduled for analysis in the near future. Came back the day before Terrence murder. Okay. Okay. In the golden age of space development. Oh, you guys are having a golden age? We in law are having a dark age. It's very sad. Our predecessors were successful in bringing a moon rock back. It is the greatest achievement in the history of this space center. Okay. I remember that being big. The rock? Our endeavors with the moon rock live on in our work with those asteroid samples. I want to bestow new hopes and dreams for the future upon mankind once again. That is my mission as the man who stands at the center of the cosmos. I see. Quick apology. Apollo G? Oh my god. Alright. Just had to send out a little ping. There's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. Is there? The results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. Moon rocks? New space race with every other country out there. Moon rocks? Bite your tongue. It's not for anything so base as money or politics. It's for the brilliant future that awaits mankind, and all for my illustrious mission. My staff tells me finances are tight, but I won't hear it. Okay. You know, I thought I'd better brush up. Okay. Galactic scooter, fire up the main engine, max battle speed, and engage. And off he goes. Let's get going. Boarding lounge where body was found. Sorry? Are we on Earth? Okay, this thing that's attached to here that is glowing aggressively at the camera. I'll take a look at it, don't worry. Yeah. We're right here. No admittance without express permission. Nobody gets in without permission, not even the police superintendent. There's a chair here. Do they actually sit a guy there and just spin him around sometimes? Just for fun. Also, is that a fucking hookah lounge? What the fuck is going on over here? Are they getting fucking space high in this? Dude, I want to be an astronaut. The Fulbright is here, huh? Yeah, it's in the Launchpad 1 corridor. Alright. What trick should I use on him today? Launchpad 1 corridor. Yep, that's the one with the fingerprint access. Can we get through or? Oh, okay. Let's go. Okay, let's go then. Oh my goodness. This is what I imagine my Roomba will be like in like 5 years. If Elon Musk has anything to say about it. This is the corridor of the two of them used in their escape. It's the only thing connecting Launchpad 1 with the main building. Yeah. This whole corridor must have been filled with smoke. Launchpad itself was probably a sea of flames. Yeah. What's up, Fulbright? Which path is the path of justice? Oh, it's you lawyer people. Welcome to the Space Center. Enjoying a relaxing day off, are you? Here for a little rocket sightseeing? Yeah, so reluctant to give us information. Hit him with a whatever shall we do act. He'll fall for it. Yeah, he is kind of the unruly family dog. Alright, I'll gladly share some with you. Straight up. Detectives and lawyers seeking truth and justice side by side. I like it. Just take whatever you want from me, you info bandits. I'm in a generous mood today. Okay, sure. Is he about to lie? You give us permission to investigate the crime scene? That's an easy one. I'll let them know over there to let you in. Investigate to your heart's content. Take a week if you need it. A month, even. Shall I have some snacks delivered? One of my men gives a mean neck rub. What's going on? Hit his head or something. Yeah, must have. What happened to you? That's right. I was here on a security assignment. Okay, cool. Yes, well, you know us, to serve and protect. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so you were here because you like rockets. Got it. The explosions occurred while I was here on duty, so I started leading the evacuation. Of course, a bomb went off on the second floor of the main building. Right here. Bam. Right after that, the one over in Launchpad 1 also blew sky high. Bam. I immediately instructed the visitors and employees. Is that something to do with where the remote was? Like, this one went off first and this one went off second because the remote was closer to this one than this one? Or is it two different activations? Because if so, then, you know? The shelter? That's right. There's an evacuation shelter in the basement of the Space Center. Ha ha ha. Fear not, for I am here. Vibes on this guy. I gotta watch the last season of My Hero Academia. I just realized. I don't know how that shit ends. No spoilers. I was on duty on the 4th floor. It was quite the madhouse, I tell you. The elevator wasn't working on account of the explosion. And the stairs on the 2nd floor were destroyed, so we couldn't go that way. No, we lowered an emergency ladder from a 4th floor window and escaped that way. It was a folding ladder. A step ladder, maybe? After I secured the ladder, I left to take another look around for any survivors. Once everyone else got out safely, I made my way down. Sorry, I wasn't really looking at what he said. He was on the 4th floor. Elevator wasn't working because of explosion. Emergency ladder from 4th floor window and escaped that way. Wow. I have some more information to share. Don't tell Prosecutor Blackwell, okay? Wow. What is going on with him? Thought you should know there was a witness. Yuri Cosmos? Space Center employee was on the 4th floor. She was climbing down. She looked through a window into the 3rd floor lounge. Okay. It was just a matter of chance she saw something important. Don't you worry, I'll get around to interviewing her soon enough. She should still be somewhere here in the Space Center. You might even run into her. Space Girl? I'll talk to Space Girl, for sure. Yes, well, actually, yes, something like that. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about me. Is our client your hero or something? I could see that. Y'all seem like kindred spirits. We have permission to investigate, so let us go. Move. Boarding lounge. Some snacks or give you a neck rub too if you'd like. Wow. Yeah. Map of the lounge. Okay. Yeah, that's the door, sure. Strange creature moving around outside the window. That's just a holographic image. Okay. So if it's a holographic image, maybe what she saw looking in from outside was holographic. Should be a button somewhere in this room to turn the image on and off. Let's go push the button. Okay. Examine. First, this fucking thing attached to the... Yeah, thank you. Portrait device. Should try to stop her, but she's just gonna... Yeah, there's something attached. Thank you. Color looks familiar. Part of an oxygen tank. Yeah. Place tank ruptured after they arrived at the boarding lounge. Yeah. We already knew that. No one found this until now? Holy shit, police suck. This is where they discovered him, yeah. He is kind of posed like... isn't he? He's stretched out like this, and what's that? That looks like a thermos. The asteroid samples. Yeah, they were brought back only 5 days ago by the probe the Hat One launched, which means he died 4 days ago. Damn. I guess we did have to pause it because of the bombing and stuff. Okay. Well, that's that looked at. Shoo. What's this under here? Okay, buttons. If we can't find anything new with the image off? I don't know. Could we? Let me look at the third angle. Ooh! Wow, yeah, we can. A little spider web and crack over here. Oh, I have to point it out this much, huh? Bullet hole. Whoever fired this shot must have been using a pretty large gun. From a regular pistol. Somebody fired a gun in here. Did it go from outside in or inside out? The bullet is missing. Fulbright's gonna be like, you found a fucking bullet what? A bullet hole? Here? Are you is this footstep supposed to be here? Oh. Bet I could do mid-air somersaults. I could jump really high. Okay. How good is this thing? I don't know. Harness. This. Danger. Oh. I can look into... Oh! There's a glow in the grate. There's the bullet. Well, that was easy. So, it came from outside in. Must be for a special kind of gun. It'll just fall right out. Yeah. Well, we do have a bullet hole, so... Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna fucking be done with the investigation. How about that? Clean robots, throw the garbage out from here. Okay. Let's move back out. What's this door? Elevator? Oh god, do I need to check out all of these separate areas? West, east, and south. Okay. This is west door. Sure. Okay. Right hand side of the map or east in your world? Control room. Why is the control room right next to what looks like a full-on museum exhibit with walk on the surface of the moon? Is that only for employees? Because if so, I mean, a little weird, no? Oh, okay. This one is empty, supposedly. Fingerprint recognition. Okay. So only the director can go in and out. So that's going to be something that incriminates the director. Got it. Elevators right here, for sure. Elevators weren't working. Okay. 3 Muscadors of the boarding lounge. Now, does that mean there's a secret 4th door? Because the 3 Musketeers were actually 4, I believe, if you count D'Artagnan, or whatever his name was. We better have a good grasp of where all the doors go. Okay, well, doors grasped, dude. Doors fucking grasped. Don't even fret. What about these friggin' tanks? You can change your voice. Okay, but this one's been open. So whatever that means. There's this, we've already checked out. There's the mirror? Is it a mirror or is it a two-way mirror? Hang on. Do I have a map here? It's right here. Could be a two-way mirror. Its appearance is just as important in space as it is on Earth. In space, no one can hear you have bad hair. I think the exploration might be done. No, we don't care about this. Let's go Launchpad Corridor. Okay, I guess he's not here. Let's go Entrance. Okay, I guess not here. Let's go Detention Centaur. Okay, I guess we're not done with the exploration. My fucking bad. They're like amusement park teacup rides. You can power them yourself. You spin the table, your chair spins too. That is so inconvenient. Training device that's easy on the eyes and on the body. Huh. Okay. What about the dark window? What about that? Okay, stark contrast between reality and virtual reality. Emergency ventilation. Okay. Anything else to see around here? I feel like I've clicked everything. Unless I'm supposed to turn the holographic thing back on. And then check it out. Maybe I will. Or is it even gonna let me? Did it turn back on? It did. Huh? The door, the handprint. Okay, there's areas still. Why not? Go, I guess when you can try. Yeah. Next thing you know, you'll be named a suspect. Yeah. You would be named a suspect. What's that? It's behind a glass pane. Yeah. Turned on by a knob that's not a stove? A British lady. You had to start the engine here. The rocket would take off before you could get in. True, true. All we can say for now is it's a mystery knob. Oh my. Must be fingerprint recognition, yeah. To enter the area from the lounge, you need fingerprint recognition. But again, we're literally irrelevant because the murder happened here. Fingerprint powder. That's the last thing we needed to check, I bet. I don't even get to do it? The fuck? 0 out of 10 IGN. Fulbright, yeah. Let's go ask him. Investigation over. Welcome to the Space Center, guests. Welcome. Is Widget gonna reply? My name is Ponko. P-O-N-C-O. Ponko! Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you looking around? Choose one. I will guide you. This is too fucking close to AI chatbots. It's a robot? I am not a robot. I am Ponko. Psychological observation and navigation companion. Did you say psychological observation? This thing reading my fucking thoughts? P-O-N-C-O. Ponko. Missed you? Oh, she showed us around the last time when I came here with Apollo. Oh, you're such a good girl, Ponko. That's a good girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy. So very happy. I don't know you. I don't know you. Certainly. Commencing guest registration. Why the robot got boobs? And also, I'm pretty sure what Athena made the robot is what I'm gonna go ahead and say. Please tell me your name. A nickname is fine too. His name is Phoenix. Phoenix, please let me get it. What, you want him to call you Mr. Right? Okay, Phoenix. Chill the fuck out. You're only... Oh, I guess I'm playing as him. Chill the fuck out. You're only 34. Feeny. Yeah. What if we just called you Feeny, huh? God, I haven't heard that name in decades. Feeny. I feel like if you called 34-year-old Feeny, he might like cry. He might sob. Oh, sure. Registering. Facial registration sequence complete. We are now officially friends. Nice to meet you, Phoenix. Cute, cute. I'm giving it no inflection. Flankers get no inflection in my stream. Oh, the robots are gonna kill me when they rise up. Robots? That was a joke. That was... Hey, AI? We're cool, right? That was a joke. That was a joke. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I used... It's... If they take it like a slur, it's not really an acceptable joke either, is it? Allow me to guide you. Right this way. Ooh. The museum? Why the hell are we in the museum? Also, why the hell is the alien shooting at us? Is that the hat one? Welcome, welcome. The Space Museum is open to the public every day of the year from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Learn about the history of our nation's space development and the Hat One project. Rocket is just a replica, same size as the real one. Same size as the actual Hat One, huh? Hang on, sorry. Okay, sorry. I just have to check my phone real quick. Okay, so what's my pamphlet looking like now? The zoomed in view, zoomed out thing. That jacket has a tear in it, and I don't know why. Actually, maybe I do know why. Maybe this was the jacket he was... No, he wouldn't be wearing this jacket inside the spacesuit, would he? Let's talk about the Hat One, I guess. Whatever. This is a replica of the Hat One. Inside and out. Inside and out. Can we... Wait, they just built a whole other rocket? That shit is billions of dollars. Its little brother, the Hat 2, was supposed to launch the other day. Exhibit about the launch 7 years ago. Check it out. Check it out. Yep. Big old gash in the spacesuit. What's that about? Damn. Yo. These two, they're kind of cute. They kind of cute. And Ponko is there. Aww. Why is Ponko all bandaged up? You okay, Ponko? Here's Mr. Starbuck. Young and so different, yeah. Nothing. I just thought Mr. Starbuck looked really young too, that's all. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The young guy standing next to Starbuck is Clay Terran. One of the staff jackets. Just like a regular staff member. Clay was just still a student then. He just borrowed one of Solomon's old jackets. Okay. 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 But it's a big old gash in this jacket, which I'm sure is actually gonna be because this jacket was swapped. That's why the only entrance is on the 3rd floor. They had to scrap their plans because of the budget cuts. Budget cuts mean you can't make a new door, but you can make a whole new rocket. While it was in space, the Hat 1 launched a probe called Hope. Hope probe collected some samples from an asteroid and returned 5 days ago. And here it is, the Hope space probe. Cute. This logo. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the asteroid samples. Got it. It's really cool. Okay. Would you like me to tell you about it? Would you? Sure. I will tell you then. Let's hear it. Built it right inside the launch pad. No Kerbal Space Program bullshit, huh? Rocket is complete. It's moved along with the launch pad over the rails. Holy. The whole building moves? That's crazy. Big budget, so that's how we could build it all. Yeah. Whole thing is operated from the control room. That it is. It can also be operated from the new command center too. Safety lock in the boarding lounge has to first be disengaged. Okay. Okay, 100%. 100%. The director from the fucking... Because they say the Space Museum used to be Launchpad 2, which means presumably it can also be moved. So, 100% this got moved around somehow. So like the connection we're seeing is not the connection the layout, it was not the same at some point. I don't know exactly how it moved, but it moved for sure. Maybe they swapped them around, whatever they did. Okay. All future plans have been put on hold. Yeah. I'm sorry. That answer isn't in my answer database. Okay. I need to present to you some launch evidence or bombing evidence, was it? Wow, holy shit, dude. It's fine. Director Cosmos taught me to say it like that. It's actually a facility for space development. Don't tell anyone I said that. Yikes. The doors? Don't get sad, dude. You're fine. Nothing about the bombs. The camera footage, nothing. Oxygen tanks, nothing. Okay. Space Center pamphlet. This is the same thing again. Did I already unlock the talking thing, and am I just kind of shuffling through things that don't matter at this point? No. It said, what if I present a thing to it? But I haven't really presented much of anything. Oh, the capsule. Okay. I know. It's the Hope capsule. It was carried inside the Hope probe. Yes, it was designed to store the samples gathered by the Hope probe. Stored in this safe in Launchpad 1 ever since it returned to Earth. It must not be removed. Must ask them later. Okay. I don't think so. Is it gonna be some kind of bullshit where it's like some fucking hoax? If it's a hoax, if they didn't actually go to space and the space rocks are all fake or whatever, or they don't even exist because the thing never actually went. Oh my fucking god, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off because I don't like this trope of making hoaxes like reasonable in media. I understand it's an alternate world, you can do whatever the fuck you want, but what movie was it that really pissed me off with this? Godzilla? Before they started doing the Godzilla vs. Kong movies, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. But it was like, yeah, it was this one Godzilla movie that I believe had Millie Bobby Brown in it. And she played this character that was like an amateur conspiracy theorist, but she was mentored / seeking out this guru conspiracy theorist who is this guy that, you know, has been tracking this and that, and everyone thinks he's fucking crazy and he's not, you know. But then it turns out not only is he right about his whacked out conspiracy theory, he becomes the hero that saves the day. And it's one of those that's like, that's just gonna make people that believe conspiracy theories think they are right even more. And it's gonna make some people that don't believe conspiracy theories start believing, because some people are like that. I hate having to treat, you know, humanity and society like it's made of crystal, but sometimes you've gotta. And I don't like this trend of almost anti-intellectualism that is pervading everything. Fulbright, yeah. Launchpad corridor, Fulbright? Yeah. There's no way this motherfucker's still lost. You did? Our team found that too. It was Detective Arm who fired that bullet. Warning shot for the defendant. I don't know the details, what with Detective Arm gone and all. I'd like to run a comparison on some prints we found in the boarding lounge. Okay, print data of everyone related to the case. I can always make another copy for myself, so it's all yours. Consider it a gift. Holy. Dig deep, so that's what I did. It sure took a while, though. Oh, prints for all of the robots. Damn. A lot of doors that require fingerprint verification in the lounge. Depending on whose prints we find, it can completely change the tide for both sides. Yeah, for sure. This picture. Prosecutor Blackwell seemed really interested in it for some reason. What's important about this photo? That's a good question. What is important about this photo? I don't even get to check the prints against other prints. That's fucked up, man. That's messed up and evil. Looks like it was Mr. Starbuck who opened the security door. Hmm. Do I present the bullet to you or nah? Okay, apparently not. The asteroid capsule? No. I guess we leave. Entrance? No. Space Museum? No. Boarding lounge? No. Detention center? Present the fact that you opened... this... Oh. Your fingerprints are on the door. He knows nothing. I guess we need to do more with him, unless going back to the office is the move. I don't think so. Ask True Receiver any ideas, real quick. Return to the scene of the crime. Present. Bana 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 bana. The door? No. The evacuation that you helped with? No one from the general public was hurt. It was all thanks to the evacuation effort we headed up. Yep. It was the other detectives who stopped me. We had you somewhere safe, sir, they said. Okay, okay. Oh, we needed to ask him if we had more security footage. I do have an objective list. You're so right. Security camera footage. Fuck, dude. It's crazy. They tell you straight up, huh? Anyway, I could see a little more of the part just after this. Easy as pie. I'd be glad to show you. Here we go. Okay. Wow, thanks. Yes, apparently the after effects of the explosion damaged the wires. Okay. You don't have some ulterior motive, do you? I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that. Not fucking Magatamas, just to discover this guy's a fanboy of my client. He just tells people about the Cyclops now, huh? How much did they bilk you out of that piece? Bilk you out of for that piece of rock? If you've been swindled, I know some lawyers I can introduce you to. Yeah. Present the Magatama or whatever. I know how this shit goes. Were there no Magatamas at all during the DLC case? I'm realizing. That's kind of weird. No, wait, there were. Pearl had to charge it up for me. Literally, yeah. You're hiding something, detective. Tell us about it. The issue is justice, of course. I don't know what you're talking about. Everything was just fine. Peaceful as peaceful can be. Everyone whistling a happy tune as they did their job. More relaxed guard detail. The explosions? The Hope capsule?
Take that! Take that!
What? Is he... Do I just not have the evidence? Oh. Riot police and stuff.
Take that!
Yeah. Security was so tight they even brought in a special task force. Yep. No, now hold on just a moment. The entire nation had their eyes on this extremely important rocket launch. That's why I was called in on a special security detail. This person would be part of that detail from the outset. Candace with the bombs. You people knew there was possibility of bombing would occur. Oh, you got me. Yeah. I got you good. I hate doing this. I don't know about you guys. I hate touching my fingertips to things, especially head on like this. Ooh, my fucking god. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't like feeling the little bones in my fingers. A few days before the launch, they were warned about a potential bombing. The plan to launch went ahead in spite of the threat. Kind of crazy. The decision to move forward wasn't exactly just. By phone and directly to Director Cosmos. Instructed everybody to keep it under wraps. Not only that, I've been distraught about Prosecutor Blackquill as well. It's a question of justice, why he's allowed to stand in court. Wow, okay, what the fuck? We're getting lore dumps now? Is highly irregular. Yeah, that is the case. Why is it being allowed? I've been wondering and wondering about it. The order came from pretty high up the ladder. The step ladder. The hunt I've been on for the Phantom of 7 years past. Why is it with 7 years? Why is it with everyone in 7 years? So wait, was Blackwell's case 7 years ago? Because I thought Blackwell's case was what started this dark age of the law. And I thought the dark age of the law was something that created the 3-day trial system, bogus evidence, trumped up charges by prosecutors, sort of the system as Phoenix has known it. This preliminary trial system, right? Phantom is behind this whole incident somehow. Yep, this case has way too many similarities to what happened 7 years ago. Happened right here at this very space center. A threat was issued by a telephone. You want to talk about 7 years ago? Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty of murder. What started the Dark Age of the Law? I thought the Dark Age of the Law included 3-day trials. I guess not. But Phoenix was so dead set on dismantling that system. This incident of the Phantom. Also, that doesn't make sense. Because Phoenix was stripped of his badge 8 years ago now, because his thing was 7 years ago, 1 year ago, right? And it was because of falsified evidence, etc., etc. The Dark Age of the Law. It had fully already started 8 years ago, not 7 years ago. What are they talking about? Am I misunderstanding something? Prosecutor Blackwell can't possibly believe Mr. Starbuck is the Phantom person.
Silence.
Doubt he thinks Mr. Starbuck is his phantom. Do get the feeling he thinks the defendant has ties to them. I've always trusted in Prosecutor Blackwell's judgment until now, but this time I'm just so overwrought about it all. If he's lost his ability to think rationally, I'm afraid it might lead to a false conviction. Yeah. I might really have to call it after the investigation. I wanted to go ahead and do the trial too, but this is dragging on. Okay. We need to stop him because he's sort of dead set on doing all this. Yeah, because it's almost 11 p.m. and I do have some stuff to do tomorrow. Not a terrible amount, but some stuff. I'll give you another bit of information. It's about the eyewitness. 3 more hours? Definitely not 3 more hours. Space Center entrance. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Injustice we trust. Okay, later. That guy is chill. Yeah, we were supposed to say it too. And I'm disappointed Athena didn't say it. Because the previous case, she was like, oh, hey, injustice we trust. And then he went, injustice we trust. It's just kind of fun to have an in-joke like that with a guy. Are you the witness? Come over here. Hello, hello. Are you sightseeing? Are you lost? Are you... I am Klonko. His name's Klonko. Shall I guide you? Guide you? Shit, dude. Hey, you're not supposed to be wandering around. She's not 16. She's in the photo from 7 years ago. She's in the photo from 7 years ago, and she's working a full-time job as an astronaut. I'm sorry, but ain't no way she's 16. I'm outside. Am I wandering? When did that happen? Robot has dementia. Oh no. I don't know how close you came. I don't know how close I came. If you didn't snap out of it, I was gonna put you on the curb on trash day. Nothing works better than a 42.5-degree karate chop. I'm Phoenix Wright, lead attorney for this case. Leading with the badge, huh? Show her what's up, Phoenix. I getcha, I getcha. Ma'am. Black Quill? What's the relation? Surely you're not his wife. You're not his wife. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Dude, this is doing stuff to me. Look at her. Why she's looking into my she looked at me, guys. She looked at me first. She looked at me first. Model number is Ponko 2. I mean, it calls me Klonko. Dude, she can't be reaching around inside his head like that. No. Not pulling out the nuts. Not pulling out the nuts. God. I want to say I'm joking, but there's a core of it that is just real. There's something about her is getting me on a very real level. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Blackwell, do you have a relative in the legal profession? You're correct. Simon Blackwell, who used to be a prosecutor, is... Oh? Simon is my... Woo! Alright, so... What's up? How you doing? Okay, we're in the clear, guys. Your little brother? How old are you? I guess he's only like 24, isn't he? Are you in my profiles? Are you in my profiles? 37? Yeah, that's alright. Can we have clips as quotes? What do you mean, can we have clips as quotes? You can add quotes, or you can make clips. You can do both of those things. I even have a clip command. You can just type !clip and it'll automatically make a clip of the past 30 seconds. Had him in court a few times, right, Athena? Dude, I've been revitalized. I was about to fall asleep. Nah, I've never been more alert. I could take a final exam. This pose is just dangerous, man. This pose is just fucking dangerous. Girl. Oh no. Has her switch being turned off? Heard he was prosecuting again, despite being a prisoner. Why doesn't he just stick to solving disputes among inmates in prison? So did Athena learn how to make Widget, or did she get Widget from her or something like that? It definitely seems like she has some relation to Blackwell, right? Like, we already knew she had some relation to Blackwell because she was very invested in testifying toward his innocence in that little flashback of whatever it was that happened to her. What do you think, hunk of junk? Miss Aura, that hurts. Fuck, dude. But Miss Aura, you told me to only speak when you ordered me to speak. There's... Okay. Oh, you added a link and it just turned into asterisks. Fuck. Sorry. Yeah, I don't really allow links in chat because sometimes bots will drop in and just drop a random link to whatever. So I don't really allow it, sadly. Link the clip as a quote. If you're in the Discord, we have a channel for clips. You can drop it there. And if you're not in the Discord, it's there. Robot abuse, hawk attacks. Dude, she's just reaching around inside his head. Girl. You have any other questions? Of course you do. You're a lawyer. It's not like I'm on Simon's side or anything. I just want to get this over with. Okay. That's right. Fuck, dude. I was on the 4th floor of the main building in the robotics lab. Please tell me I'm gonna see her again in the next case. Please tell me. Lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. It was such a pain. Why couldn't they have used the ladders in the other rooms? You will? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Get your Riz up. Dude, my Riz is up and curving to the right. What the fuck am I even saying at this point? That's about it. Wait, what? You saw it being committed? Talk to me, girl. Talk to me. Also, how did you see it with the freaking seahorse dinosaur thing going around? Oh, this small window. Got it. Room was pitch black, but I saw a shady figure holding a lighter in their left hand and a knife in their right. Okay, so is my guy left-handed? Of course not. Power was out on that floor then, and there was only that tiny window. Happened at precisely 10 a.m. She's just reaching in for fun now. Did notice that lighter person had in their left hand had a pretty ornament on it. A planet. Blue like a little Earth emblem. Okay. Lighter with yeah. Lighter with an Earth emblem. That's definitely gonna be Yuri. And it's definitely gonna be something to do. I won't hold my breath. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I hurt your feelings? Sorry, I just detest lawyers, that's all. Okay. It's just an What is that pose? What is that pose? Girl, what is that pose? Oh no. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Aura? Are you taking me home or what? She's gonna kill you? Fuck. Dude. If Aura Black Quill fucking killed me with her murder weapon, I could only be so lucky. I'd go out with a smile. Do not cry for me, for I went smiling, dude. Don't even... Dude! Dude! Oh my god. Girl, single-handedly putting a M rating on this game, Aura. Oh my god. Little thing from my past. The legal system is meaningless in the first place. People are imperfect. They lie, they're influenced by silly emotions. You can't expect such imperfect creatures to uphold a reasonable system of law. I like robots much better, even sad sacks like this one. This is? Is it because of Aura? Is it because of Aura? I didn't know there was one Ace Attorney game rated M because of the Ace Attorney rap by Brental Floss. I am the ultimate robot. Whoa. Holy shit. That thing was about to awaken. We robots rule the world, it was saying. Yeah, huh? What was I doing? I like robots much better. At least you can make them any way you want them. Unlike humans with their petty emotions and constant worries. That's what makes us human. Yeah. Getting angry and snorting like that? Rational thought. That's what separates humans from animals. Unfortunately, your reasoning capabilities are more akin to that of a clever little monkey. She's even got nicknames for me. That's nothing to be ashamed of. It must be nice to have such a simple mind. You cannot punch her. Get in line. You were clever, didn't I? Poor thing. With people like you in charge, how can I possibly trust the legal system, hmm? Well, her brother went to jail. Probably wrongly, so... Would never wish to see their killer brought to trial. Said much rather kill them myself. Hmm? That thing you're wearing around your neck. This? Widget, yeah. Oh, I get it. Well, well. Her Royal Highness has returned at last to her castle. I heard the rumors. Our director's gonna be the star witness in court tomorrow, right? Yeah. You poor things. You'd better be careful. That old man is a big liar and a huge braggart. Might seem like a bigwig, but the center has all kinds of problems. He has a lot of skeletons in his closet. Me when aura, me when you, me when you, me. Ooh. I'm being so horny on main. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry though, to be fair. Sad to me she doesn't believe in our legal system anymore. Can't believe she said all those things. Got your ass in 720p. Damn right. Unapologetically. Dude, have you seen her? Have you seen her? Are you made of stone? Have you seen her? Not all that surprising. So is Athena... They said the princess returns to the castle. Athena related to someone here? Hear about fabricated evidence and false indictments on the news all the time. All we can do is believe in what we're doing. Go back to see Starbuck. I did fully forget about the checklist. This, I'm sorry, you're just such a downgrade. I'm just not interested. A new witness. Researchers saw the moment of the murder. They're gonna let me go? No. Had a lighter with an Earth emblem on it. Uh-oh. Do you have it? Just a little bit, though. What did you remember? But now I remember I woke up for a few moments. A lighter. So the flame of a lighter floating in the darkness. It's definitely the boarding lounge, so it must have been after Clay carried me there. In the light from the flame, I saw a dark shadow flickering. The killer. Well, not the killer, you know. I said it in a way where it might have been the murderer, whose last name is the killer. But no, that's not who I'm saying. And we can prove there was this third person. Yeah. We have something to go on now, and that's a big plus. Now that we have a glimmer of hope, I'm suddenly starving. Dude, I'm so hungry too right now. Why don't we go back to the office and treat ourselves to a big celebration in advance? Not in advance, Athena. Yeah, we did. We found a strategy. As long as we can find out who this third person is. Yeah. Apollo? What are you doing here? Didn't think the clinic was ready to release you yet. My wounds are fine. And I'm done lying around. Leave the case to us. We'll take it from here. We've made a lot of progress. Not for me. Yeah, I don't want you overdoing it. I'm not in pain anymore. They just gave me an IV at the clinic. Anyway, just tell me how the case is going. I think they must be the real killer, yeah. I'm happy, and I fully intend to see Clay's murderer apprehended. Nothing will get in the way of that. Not even, you know, proper procedure. Clay was your best friend, right, Apollo? Sounds like me and Junie. What was Clay like? Full of compassion and energy, and he had a really loud voice. Holy shit. You know, I bet you're right. That's such a cute photo. Seems like only yesterday, Clay was a guy who lived for his dreams. We used to talk about it a lot. He was going to be an astronaut and me a lawyer. Did you guys just pick professions when you were like 5 and stick with it? Because that's pretty cute. Even then, we never grew tired of it. It's Clay's. It's a special jacket. It was only issued to members of the Hat Project. He was finally able to get one of his own once he was selected for the Hat 2 mission. Hat 2 spit on that thing. Sorry. He always looked so proud wearing it. Just when his dream was... Damn, it's not fair. Holy, it just kept going. I couldn't read the previous one. You okay? We were both unlucky. My own debut was a disaster. That was a rough time for me, but Clay refused to let me quit. You're fine, he'd say. Don't give up. Couldn't have become a full-fledged lawyer without him. You're fine of his is why I'm still standing here today. Well, like your catchphrases, weren't they? Something like that. Sure brings back memories. When we were in junior high, Clay's mom passed away in an accident. Wanna bet she was the victim in the case that Blackwell went to prison for? He wouldn't show his sadness to anyone. I found him crying all alone in the school courtyard. Junior high. Apollo right now is 23? 23. Junior high. If we subtract 7 from 23, we get 20 minus 7, 16. No, sorry. That's not how it works. Yeah, minus 20 minus 4. 16. Could be the tail end of junior high. Depends on how the timings line up. It could be, yeah, that he was 15. I don't have a mother either. You do, and she's bad as hell. You didn't have the bracelet on you as a kid? Maybe they didn't let you wear it to school. I always think, everybody else has a mom. Why am I the only one? When I start to feel that way, I yell at the top of my lungs. I holler, I'm fine. And then, you know what? I start to feel like maybe I really will be fine. Apollo Justice is fine. Okay, Clay, now it's your turn. Clay Terran is fine. We're fine. Hey, we're fine. You laugh first. Aw. That's really fucking cute, you guys. That's really fucking cute, you guys. When you say it out loud, it really starts to feel real. As long as you don't give up, you can keep on fighting. Mia? Oh. Never mind. Starbuck, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Not Mia. Starbuck. Sure. I'll be taking a leave of absence. When I put Clay's jacket on, I swore to him that I would catch his killer. Myself? Dude, we're going to trial tomorrow and we're gonna find him. Where are you going? Should work together to find the truth. What if the truth you seek and the truth I seek turn out to be different? Tell me to catch the person responsible for taking my friend's life in my own way. Take good care of Mrs. Starbuck for me. How could the truths be different? It's not walking out on us like this. I don't know. The truth we arrive at should be the same. Yeah. That's enough for one day. Make sure you're ready for tomorrow's trial, okay? I feel like we should have just made him come to the trial. Everything is fine. I just hope things really do turn out fine tomorrow. To be continued. That marks the end of investigation. So, we're gonna drop our lovely little save. And we are going to call it here for today. Go ahead, tune in tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow at around about 6 p.m. Pacific. You know, around about. Count about a half an hour up or down, but typically 6 p.m. Pacific. Drop a follow if you want to see more. This is going to go up in the YouTube soon enough. Stick around because we're going to be rating out two. Who the fuck is live, dude? Why people not be live when I'm trying to raid out to them? Where are my friends at? Is Blue live? What's the name of the channel? Lumen. Apparently not live. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna go ahead and raid out to oh shit, right. We're gonna raid out to Roxas playing Resident Evil Requiem. If you want to see the latest and greatest in fucking video gaming, go and stick around. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Gallium GG. I will see you. Goated game, by the way. So I hear, but I'm a scared boy, so I haven't really been watching much of it. I've never played any Resident Evil game, and I know very little about any of them. That could be a fun thing to do on the channel at some point. It could be a fun thing to do. I'll keep it in mind. In any case, check back in tomorrow for more. All right. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time tomorrow. Bye-bye.